role of standardization is to ensure that when you start to deploy your networks, you have a technology that has been tested and proven and will interoperate with multiple suppliers. So with the telecommunications networks today are fully dependent on standards. Without those standards, you would not be able to have the choice of vendors, you would not have interoperability, and you would not have the economies of scale.
The role of standards play a very, very key role for any technology generation, because that is how these new technologies come to the fore. And in the context of 5G, the role standards play is even greater because of the enormous complexity that 5G brings to the table. So far it's only been about communications, but 5G is the first technology that takes technology to other domains, other verticals, other industries like healthcare, like mining, like industries, like media and broadcast, like automotives. So standards basically is where it starts altogether.
The role of standardization in 5G is very, very crucial, or for that matter 5G or any new technology when you come up. Standardization ensures that there is a structured innovation in the market and the ecosystem. It takes care of all the nuances, requirement of all the stakeholders of the ecosystem, and then and particularly 5G is bringing a very new paradigm, because it is no more like earlier. All these 2G, 3G, 4G communication technologies were considered as a pipe. Now 5G with the new architecture, it is going to the clouds and using all kind of the software and IT technologies, whether it is microservices, containers, and service-based architectures and all these things. So using these paradigms now, how do we converge and bring harmonization with all other stakeholders of the ecosystem? Standards help you ensure that there is seamless interoperability, data sharing, knowledge sharing between different stakeholders and different components of the complex systems. And particularly 5G are going to bring in some very, very new things like ultra reliable, low latency communication, which is very important for mission critical operations, whether it is robotic surgery, whether it is remote operation of the machinery and all those kind of things. So I think global standardization SDO organization as well as the national SDOs have a role to play to ensure that their respective stakeholders' interests are taken care by while developing the standards. Like India has already brought in some new India-specific requirement into the 3GPP standards. So similarly, in India and BIS, we are trying to work on the application layer standards for using 5G. And we are looking at 5G inclusive ICT architecture for smart cities. These are some of the immediate, you can say, initiatives that are happening in the 5G standardization within India.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.